Hey, good morning. This is actually the start of day 4, but I got into the hotel a little bit late last night, and I did actually take. I got into the hotel a little bit late last night, and I ended up not being able to make a video recapping Wednesday, day 3, and so I wanted to do something today. And the other thing is, most of the footage I took on Wednesday was in the vendor hall, and I'm still working on getting a larger video assembled for that. So, thus explains why no day 3 recap. Really quick, I've got to actually go to a presentation in a couple minutes, but I wanted to sum up 3 main kind of takeaway points that I found to be repeated as themes through this conference thus far. So number 1 is to always be sure you're tailoring your SPHM interventions to your exact situation and to your specific facility. And that's been kind of repeated as far as like all the research presentations and also the different breakouts on different types of interventions to apply, and all the different programs that people have going on. It's good to get those ideas, and it's good to see what has worked and how they've worked and how well they've worked, because they've all been beneficial at wherever they were rolling out. But they all have their own limitations and challenges, obviously, and room for growth. And when you try to do something in your own facility, just be sure that you're really aware and in touch with your own needs so that you can tailor any sort of intervention to best match your scenario. Okay, point number 2, collaborate. Collaborate, communicate, get a team going. We're in healthcare, we're very tribal. And as well, SPHM tends to be very siloed as far as, ooh, who's calling me? Where was I? There's this generalized need in healthcare, and this goes beyond SPHM, but to have a more efficient team, you have to have a team that actually works together and collaborates. When you've got various interests and goals by different departments, you're going to need to have some good meetings together to find a consensus on how to move things in a good common direction towards common goals, while also meeting unique department goals all at the same time, which is really hard and really tricky, because not only do departments just logistically have different objectives to achieve, but the people in them just think differently and have different personalities and all the things that we all struggle with when we work as a team in general. But you're going to have better results with any sort of SPHM intervention if you can successfully account for all those different factors, even though they're different and they come from, everyone's got a different lens. I promise that you've got some sort of commonality where you can find if you but just communicate together and try to find a common language and try to find common goals. Point number 3 is that there's no more excuse to not invest in more advanced current SPHM technology. It's not that you need more is better if you already have technology, but if you're in a place that just is still working with manual lifts, non-powered devices, kind of low-tech solutions, there really should be a serious look at investing in more advanced technology. And here's why. It's been just demonstrated with evidence case studies over and over again that SPHM technology, has varied ROI, but has a positive return on investment anyway, no matter where you go. I don't think I've seen or heard about any sort of study coming out thus far where a facility has not managed to recoup their investments within a certain amount of time. Or in general, having had SPHM technology invested in, and then seeing that not come to fruition at all and becoming a total waste of money and resources. I just haven't seen that. If you guys know about any sort of incredible disaster stories, let me know. It'd be interesting to hear about. But I think that's one of the takeaways, is that over and over again through this conference, people are talking about programs, infrastructure advice, methods, and technology implementation that is successful. And this goes back to point number 1 that I made with specificity of intervention to your situation. You do need to make, obviously, a strong business case to persuade those who control the money in your organization to invest a certain amount into SPHM advancement. But I think that it's comforting to know that, regardless of how you type up the numbers and, what specifics are related to your individual institution or business, that if you are getting the correct equipment and modern equipment, you're going to get positive results. And I haven't seen a single bit of evidence that so far says that you should not get appropriate advanced equipment to work for you. So I hope that helps. I think it's kind of highlights the importance of attending a conference like this, so that you can kind of experience it firsthand and get your own takeaway points, because everyone, again, is going to get their own sort of moment of enlightenment, hopefully, from attending these things and hearing these talks and these amazing speakers. Like I said, I've got to go. I will catch up with you guys again in a recap of day 4. Thanks so much for watching. See you later.